children trained to carry these to shoot them at a tank. And this head, I think it was. Hey Scott, how many yards could they shoot the head on this?
Well, it was rated at 60 meters,
So
but the real effective distance was less than that. It's probably about 40
yards,
to 30
50
meters.
yards. That's the bad thing. You had to be close to your target to hit it. And when this went off with all the blast in the back would leave a smoke trail, so they would know where you were. So the chances are you may not get out of there.
One shot.
You had to go quick. Try to find a spot where you had some cover to get away. They would, because as soon as they saw the smoke, they'd start firing machine guns all around that area. But they had, you'll see pictures of the old people, which me, they'd be walking through the streets, being deployed to go out to the front, so they'd be carrying one of these with them. Usually not much else. Volkssturm they called them, which was the People's Army. And they would send them all out, and their only job was to go out and try to stop tanks.
Their last day on Earth for a lot of them.
Brutal people, yeah. These were good weapons. They really were.
Wouldn't they be hot with that?
Now, does the flame blow out at the person operating it?
It comes out of the back end of it because it's
like a bazooka.
yeah, it's like
Same
a
thing.
small,
You don't stand behind them. They'll take
small
your head off.
bazooka, yeah, and then they always wanted you to save the tube after you shot that, so you could just go get another warhead because just the head comes out of the thing. It's got a little tail on it. It's got fins on it. In the back, the fins are rolled up in here. When it comes out, the fins open up and it gives it stability in the air when it's flying.
Good thing on the left.
But I'll guarantee you, if they gave one of those to me to go out, I would shoot it the first thing that moved. And I'm not carrying that back. I'm going to run to get the heck out.
Yeah.
I
You
was
worry about
gonna say,
tube.
wouldn't the tube be hot then?
German weapons of grease gun. The Lauer Farm reenactment. Saw those at Knob Creek. The drums with the these special tins here. You don't see very often. They're quite expensive.
Why do they have a pool right now?
The grease gun.
The back of the tube probably got hot, yeah. But not so much in the front. Because very little time in the front of it, but the rest of the time it took to blow it out the back would get pretty hot.
Is that a silencer on that rifle?
No, that is rifle grenades.
Oh, okay. Must have missed that part. It was okay.
You would put these down inside, slide them down in, and you have a blank. They had 3 different colors on the blanks for short, medium, and long distance. There was a little piece that screwed on to here with a level on it, and it was graduated so that when you wanted to shoot it, you were supposed to put it on the ground so that you could try to hold it at an angle. If you were short, you knew you had to drop it a little bit.
Yeah.
Roughly how many degrees, and you could follow what the degree was. I don't have one of those sights, but that's how it worked. You could hold it
Sure.
too and still be pretty accurate.
Yeah.
But it was good for if you had somebody on the other side of a hill, you could shoot it over.
Like a little
and
mortar.
land on the other side, yeah. Instead of having mortar. So,
What all?
then they also had ones that had a little more power in them. When you went down in that far, you could try to stop a soft skid vehicle, trucks, jeeps, things like that.
Would that retrofit to most of the rifles or just certain ones?
I'm sorry?
Would that retrofit onto most rifles or just certain ones?
Well, no, it's cut and made to fit right around
Specifically
Mauser.
for the Mauser.
So,
Which is a
yeah,
standard.
they would have to have the same dimensions, and it'd have to be 8 millimeter, the diameter of the barrel.
That was their standard weapon, though, right? The Mauser.
Yeah. That one will drop down in, but I have to fish it back out.
Yeah, we don't want you to have to shoot it back out.
This wrench was to tighten this up. I've got it loose so I can take it apart, clean it. The big thing is the noise just goes down.
What was the range on something that's smaller like that?
They said this was good for up to like 120 yards. But you have to have one of the right blank for it. I don't remember the different colors of it. Blue, green, and red.
For different range.
I don't remember what distance. I know red was the furthest.
Which item do you think was the most used and most lethal?
Most used and most lethal.
That was probably the most used. Were the
I'd say the stick grenade.
stick grenades were the most used.
Aside from, we're not talking rifle, then I rule out the rifle, but the K98 was their standard weapon.
Rifle.
Probably the stick grenades. Because everybody had the stick grenades. The egg grenades, a lot of people had them. A lot of guys didn't like them because of the problem with them rolling back down the hill and that. They only wanted to carry the stick grenades. And once they got used to throwing the stick grenades, they could throw them further. So you'd want something that you could get further out there to give you more time to get away. Unless you're throwing them in a building. And then you see on TV a lot, and it's true that it happened, they'll throw them down the hallway, and they come rolling down into a room, and you've got time to pick it up and throw it back before it goes off. That's probably one of those 24-second ones that took 30 or 35 seconds before it went off. You never know. Interesting. It's supposed to do this, but sometimes it wasn't always so.
Now, beside the Panzerfaust and the regular mines, you have that conical looking device. What is that? Is that another form of a mine?
That is a magnetic mine.
Magnetic mine, okay.
Yeah, the magnets would be here. Same basic design. You'd unscrew this and pull it, and it would ignite it. You would run it. Start the fuse, and then stick it on the side of a tank. The TNT powder in here was pretty great. It has the conical. It would shoot a stream of heat up against the steel, and it was hot enough that it would burn through. It could burn through up to 6 inches of steel.
Okay.
Once it burns through it, that molten steel gets splashed on the inside, and it blows up.
Almost like a phosphorus magnesium mix where it burns through anything.
It's basically, yeah. I mean, it's basically farther than you could throw a grenade.